say, kindergarten, first grade, what your criteria for friendship was? It was geography. Someone's around you, they're going to be your friend. Mentioned in the intro, I have two daughters, Gabby and Sam. They're 12 and 13 years old. I love them to bits. But I miss the days when they were 4 or 5 years old, kindergarten, first grade age. Take them to the park to play on the swings. They would take off, like, bye, I gotta go make a new friend now. And I'd go, okay. Because really, when was the last time any of you went anywhere and said, hey, I'm gonna go make a new friend now? And fellas, that's not what I'm talking about. Trying to go meet some ladies is not making a friend, okay? So settle down, player. No amount of Axe body spray in the world is going to help you, so please stop. Back me up on this, ladies. That stuff does not replace taking a shower, okay? Seriously, what's that smell? I mean, fellas, come on, if you're doing this, not cool. Somebody comes near you with an open flame, boof. You're going up. You got to be careful. But I would watch Sam. Sam's my youngest. Wait, again, she would go over to the swings. Literally, the first other human child that she would run into, she'd go, "Hi, my name's Sam. What's yours? Susan? You want to be friends?" It's like asking for gum. And she'd go, "Okay, cool, Susan, what, do you like the color red? You do? We could be best friends. Do you like ice cream? Oh my gosh, it's like we're sisters." Because girls, I'm sorry, you touch your nose when you're happy. I don't know why you do this, but oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like 10 of you just went, I don't know what he's, whoa! You can't even stop it, don't try. But no, Sam would play with Susan for like an hour. She will never see her again. But she comes back to me all excited, "Dad, I made a new friend." And I'm like, "That's great, sweetheart, but now we don't do that anymore." And it happens everywhere. Well, again, we may even not be friends with people who used to be our friends because they're not in that same group anymore. And that happens everywhere. It happened to me. My best friend in first grade was Pete Storms. Pete and I were tight. We were buddies. We ate paste together. It was awesome. Do you remember eating paste? If you're saying no, you ate too much, all right? It's affecting your memory now, and you need to slow down. But no, come on. Kindergarten, first grade, doing crafts. You don't get to do crafts anymore. You'd be there in class going, "Brushes? We don't need no brushes." Oh, dear. Excuse me. I got this stuff on my hands. It's gross. I just want to get it off. But I don't know where. Well, nobody's looking. That's not bad. It's kind of chewy, but I like it. You would take a bottle of non-toxic paint and go glug, 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 glug. Because back in the day, we lived by the old adage, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So if it wasn't poisonous, you'd eat it. Except for Brussels sprouts, because that's wrong. Anyway, Pete and I, we hung out, we did everything together. Kindergarten, first grade, all the way right up through to the 8th grade. Because in Ontario, we go K to 8, and then we go into high school. So kindergarten through the 8th grade, best friends. Then we got into high school, Central Elgin Collegiate, St. Thomas, Ontario. We huddled together out of sheer terror for a little while, going dan, 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 in the hallways. And then something happened. Pete played football and basketball. I did student council and drama. Suddenly, according to the rules in my school at that time, Pete and I weren't allowed to be friends. We could be the only two people walking through the hallway at my school. Literally, this would be our conversation. "Pete? Ian?" That was it for years. This guy was my best friend. Now we've been reduced to doing the guy chin wave, because that's what guys do. "Hey, sup? I don't need my hands. Shut up. How you doing?" That's what guys do. But that's all we did for years. Then I remember my very last day of high school. I was lucky enough of my school guys to be student council president. On the last day, I got to give a goodbye speech. Standing up on the stage just like this, giving this goodbye speech, started thinking about all these people I'd grown up with. I started rhyming off names. Pete Storms, Heather Stafford, Darren Reith, Steve McLean, Steve Rietzma, on and on and on and on. I said, you know, we grew up together and now we're done. I just wanted to say, I'm going to miss you. From up in the darkness in the balcony at the back of our gym, I heard, "I'll come and see you, Ian!" And I went, "Thanks, Pete!" And he said, "I'm going to miss you, buddy." I said, "I'm going to miss you too, man." And we had this little moment. Pete may have been drunk. I don't know. This was back in the days of grade 13 in Ontario. He was 27 years old. All kidding aside, though, guys, it was the last day of school. The very last day. And I know people who will wait till they have their cap and gown on with their diploma in their hand before they walk up to that person they haven't talked to in a few years and go, "Hey, man, have a nice life." Because that's what it can be. Maybe you'll go to college. Maybe you'll go travel, go to work, go to university, get married, have kids, do all this stuff. You won't see these people anymore. I went to my 15-year high school reunion a few years back. I saw people I hadn't seen since the day we walked out the door. It happens. I'm at the point in my life right now where I'm saying, hey, thank God for Facebook. Seriously. I love it. I've been able to reconnect with so many people. It's awesome. I mean, I've reconnected with people I haven't seen in 20 years. And it's great, but why do we wait? It's frustrating to think about these things that could pull us apart, especially when you think about the kind of things that could bring us back together again.